So you have your sheet out with the sideways and the up and down, and we're going to spend a couple of days on both of these. I don't know if you remember or not, but the vertex is this point, the lowest point, the highest point. If it's going sideways, the vertex is the point farthest to the right or the left. And the focus is a point inside here, inside, and the directrix is a line down here so that this distance and this distance is the same. I don't really care if you know that or not. What we're going to do today is work with the vertex, the directrix, and the focus. And today you're going to be given two of those things, and you have to find the third. You're going to be given two of those things, and you have to find the third. So if you're following along, I'm on page 413. Example 1 says the vertex is negative 1, 5. No. I think I need to go home. The vertex is negative 5, 1. Oh, for the Pete's sake. I think I got marker on my face. And the directrix is a line y equals negative 2. And we're supposed to find the focus of the parabola. You're given the vertex, you're given the directrix, and you're supposed to find the focus. Well, before you can do anything, you need to figure out if this parabola goes up and down or sideways. Up and down or sideways. Up and down or sideways. And I'll give you a hint. If you know the directrix, it's easy. Look over here. With one parabola, the directrix is a y equals line. And with the other parabola, the directrix is an x equals line. So all you have to do is look and see, is your directrix a y equals or an x equals? Y. It's a y equals. So what does that tell you? It's an up and down. Because the directrix is a y equals, we know that this one is up and down. It's up and down. And the reason you need to know that is because of all the letters over there. For an up and down, the vertex is HK. For an up and down, the directrix is y equals k minus c. By the way, do you notice that I don't know these off the top of my head? I have to look over there. So if I have to look over there, I'm going to not require you to know that stuff off the top of your head. If you have the sheet, if you can keep track of it till the test, you can use the sheet on the test. I'll probably leave that up there too. What I recommend you do on your paper when you're doing these in the assignment is to write it down just like I did. The vertex is negative 5, 1. And then label it in another color, HK. The directrix of an up and down, y equals k minus c. And label it. Now, what do we know? H equals negative 5. What do we know? What do we know? And what's the focus? If I have to find the focus of an up and down, look over there. What is the focus of an up and down? It looks like it's H and K plus C, doesn't it? Well, I already know H. I already know K, but I need C. Is there a way that I could find C right there? Is there a way that I could find C? Substitute in K is 1.
It's coming down.
Is that rain?
Yeah.
It was sunny when I just looked.
So it was snowing this morning.
Welcome to Wisconsin. I have negative C is negative 3. So what's positive C? So now I think we have everything we need to get the focus. H, negative 5, K plus C. K is 1, C is 3. So what's my focus?
Negative 5, 4.
Negative 5, 4 is the focus. So that would be your answer then. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Not too bad, right? Anybody with questions so far? Anyone with questions so far? Let's find another one. I have focus is 0, negative 2. Focus is 0, negative 2, and directrix is the line x equals 3. Find the vertex.
Will they always tell us our direction or no?
I'll get to that one in a minute. They will not.
Come on.
They will not. Wouldn't it be nice? So, up and down or sideways,
I guess
Sideways.
it's an x equals directrix, right? X equals directrix is a sideways. And I would actually write that down. Just so I don't forget. It's a sideways. And with a sideways, the directrix is H minus C, I think. And with a sideways, the focus is H plus C, K. And with a sideways, the vertex is HK. The vertex is actually HK with an up and down, too. The vertex is always HK.
Wait.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to write down what we know. I like to write this one first. K is negative 2. I know H plus C is 0. Uh-oh. And I know H minus C is 3. Well, you can't substitute like you did on the other one. But that's okay. If you look at these two equations right here, they're set up perfectly for the addition method. Remember the addition method?
So 2H equals 3.
So Daria says add up H and H is 2H. If you add up the C and the negative C, they drop out. And 0 plus 3 is 3. So 2H equals 3, yes. And then you're just going to divide by 2, divide by 2. And it looks like H is not a whole number, but that's okay. So now you've got the H, you've got the K, right? That's the vertex. The vertex is HK. So your vertex is going to be, what's H?
3/2.
H is 3/2. And what's K?
Negative 2.
Negative 2. So there's your vertex.
That's it.
That's it. It's not bad, right?
Too simple.
So far, so good, but she says, will there ever be one where we don't know the directrix?
Are you kidding?
Do you have questions so far?
No.
Focus -2, 5. And vertex is -2, 1. Find the directrix. Well, it was easy to tell sideways or up and down if we know the directrix, right? Either x equals or y.
It's put into both of them.
Well, no, I want you to get out another color, some other color besides like pencil color. I want you to underline some things over here. Do you see how I underlined the x equals and the y equals?
Mhm.
Yeah, I underlined that. Here's what I want you to notice. I probably won't use purple because it is purple.
Or do you want pink?
Here's what I want you to notice. The sideways and the up and down, the vertex and the focus. We are looking at the vertex and the focus. And they're both points with an x and a y coordinate. Well, if you look here on the up and down, the vertex and the focus, they have the same x coordinate for up and down. The y coordinates are different, but the x coordinates of the focus and the vertex are the same with the up and down.
Oh, so it's gonna be up and down.
Well, look at this. On a sideways, the vertex and the focus have the same y coordinates. Sideways, the y coordinates are the same. Up and down, the x coordinates are the same. So what you need to look for if you don't know the directrix, one of these two coordinates is going to be the same. Do you notice this one has the same x coordinates?
Yeah.
If it has the same x coordinates, which one is it going to be?
Up and down.
Up and down. It has the same x coordinates, so it's going to be an up and down. And for an up and down, the directrix is y equals k minus c. Now, label h, k, and the focus of an up and down. So what do we know? H is -2. What do we know? I like to write like the numbers that I actually really know first. That's just me. And then what else do I know? K plus C is 5, right? It's up and down, so K plus C. And what are you going to do with that? Plug in the K value. You know K is 1, so put it in there. 1 plus C equals 5. So -1, what is your C value? 4. So C is 4, K is 1. So what's the directrix? Y equals 1. Take away 4. Y equals -3. Y equals -3. Is that right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? I would suggest on your paper you write down, just like I did here, what's given, and then figure out if it's up and down or sideways, and write what it's equal to above, so you can easily see. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So, got the assignment? Right here. I got the assignment. It's right here. Tomorrow, we're gonna work on these a little bit more, but that's what we got for today. That's what we got for
I heard this morning, but I don't know that you were listening to me. I'm leaving early.
You are?
Yeah, I have a